Hey everyone, it's Julie Moon, Senior Research Analyst with Finovate, bringing you another 25 in 5, where we ask 25 rapid-fire questions in 5 minutes to our FinovateWest demoing companies. Today I'm joined by Gibran Nicholas, CEO at Momentifi, one of our FinovateWest demoing companies. Gibran, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Julie. I really appreciate it.
With that, let's jump right into the questions. What time did you wake up this morning?
6 a.m. Eastern Time.
Where is Momentifi located?
Alpharetta, Georgia.
What is the best part about Alpharetta, Georgia?
Fried chicken and bourbon.
What's the worst part about Alpharetta, Georgia?
Oh gosh, humidity in the summer.
Ooh, yeah. What's keeping you positive these days?
You know, doing what I love what I do, and I spend time with my family. I'm not traveling this year, which is nice.
That is nice. What will be the top fintech trend in 2021?
You know, I think it's really about connecting in 2021, human connection. And I think the top app and fintech trend is going to be apps that connect trusted advisors with each other in the absence of live networking events and with consumers in the absence of face-to-face meetings.
Yeah. What is the most overrated fintech trend right now?
Marketing automation, I think, because everyone's getting so many emails, so many text messages, and it's people I think are losing the human connection. So I would say less marketing automation, more human connection.
Yeah, more personalization. Great. What's the most useful fintech app that you have?
My banking app, because it connects me directly with my bank, but you know, it'd be really great if I could just click a button and talk to somebody or video chat with somebody when I need to. And I think that's really the next level of fintech that we'll probably start seeing next year.
Great. What's one book that's had a positive impact on your life?
The Hero with a Thousand Faces by Joseph Campbell.
Okay. If you weren't working in the fintech industry, what would you be doing for work?
You know, I'm fascinated by stories and storytelling, so I'd probably be writing novels or some kind of story in some kind of storytelling format.
Very cool. What's been the biggest development in fintech this year?
I think the ability to work remotely and stay legally compliant. I mean, when you think about the financial services industry, they mobilized really quickly, got their workforce working remotely, and I think that was a huge win for the industry.
Yeah. What's been the biggest development in fintech ever?
You know, I think automated underwriting, you know, when you think about the mortgage industry, for example, the residential loan industry was going to process $4 trillion of mortgages this year. Never would have been possible, even remotely possible, if everyone was doing manual underwriting.
Mm-hmm. What is one fintech development that you'd like to see happen?
You know, anything to help humanize banking or financial services, especially in this new post-COVID world.
Mm-hmm. Where would you like to take your next vacation?
Italy, Positano specifically.
Very nice. What is your favorite thing to eat?
Ribeye steak.
Have you ever worked at a traditional financial institution?
Yes, a mortgage company.
What is one skill everyone in fintech should have?
Empathy. I think the ability to connect with people and be sensitive to not only coworkers, but also consumers and strategic partners. These are trying times we're all living in. And so I think empathy is probably the number one quality that anyone in the industry should have.
Mm-hmm. What is the best advice you've ever received?
It was actually something that Winston Churchill once said. He said, success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. So whenever you're having a wildly successful year, you know, just stay humble about it. Whenever you're, having some kind of a challenge or failure, you know, remember, you know, this too will pass. So just to sort of be even keeled and just find the courage to continue in any environment.
That's good advice. Yeah. Who was the last person you texted?
My wife.
What is your favorite mobile app?
Audible. I like listening to audiobooks. So Audible has been really helpful for me this year.
Yeah. Do you have a secret talent?
You know, thinking. You know, a lot of people don't think, and I like to just take time out of every day, literally like just an hour, do nothing, but just think about, my business and, strategy. And so thinking to me, I think is a very important quality.
Yeah. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
The ability to fly. I'd love to be able to fly, especially and, see relatives or places that, are far away.
Yeah. What are 3 things that you can't live without?
Chocolate, coffee, and wine.
That's so good. Can you describe yourself in a hashtag?
Story seller.
Hmm. And last question, can you describe Momentifi in a hashtag?
Drive sales.
Great. Well, Jabron, great work. Thank you so much for participating today. And to our audience, thank you so much for joining us. This has been Jabron Nicholas, CEO at Momentifi. Be sure to check out Momentifi at their booth, at their digital booth, to learn more. Thanks.
Thanks, Julie.